This man's story is completely insane. The moment he opens his eyes, he realizes he has been transported to another world. Then he discovers he is turned into a pig. And to make it even worse, he is lying in an actual pig pen. Instinctively, he scans his surroundings. The smell of dirt is mixed with the stench of livestock. Everything around him feels low, cramped, and enclosed. His body is strangely round and heavy. That is when he realizes something is seriously wrong. Back in his original world, he had a normal build. But now, even rolling over feels difficult. The overwhelming sense of wrongness throws him into total confusion. Just as he is trying to understand what is happening, the pigpen door swings open. A woman walks in. For a brief moment, Pig has a false sense of hope. He thinks someone has finally come to rescue him, but he quickly realizes he was being delusional. Jess is simply there to feed the pigs as part of her routine. She originally plans to leave right away, but she notices one pig in the corner that is unusually quiet. There is something in its eyes that looks completely different from the others. Jess becomes curious and steps closer to observe. Before long, she reaches a conclusion. This is not an ordinary pig. Jess tells the pig to wait, then turns and leaves. A short while later, she returns with a wooden board. She lifts Pig onto it, and the board slowly begins to move. The boundaries of the pigpen fade farther and farther away. Only then does Pig finally accept reality. He has lost his human body. He keeps wondering why this happened. Maybe some reckless choice he made in the past triggered an unknown consequence. But the answer no longer matters. Pig's consciousness slowly fades. When he opens his eyes again, he finds himself lying on a bed. The softness almost convinces him that everything was just a dream, but his body still will not move. Pig feels terrified. Then Jess appears again, and all hope disappears. He really has become a pig. Jess tells Pig not to bother trying to speak. She can hear his thoughts. That is how she knows this pig has human awareness. Unfortunately, she does not have the power to restore him to his original form. Pig still refuses to give up. Jess takes him in front of a mirror. The reflection is a small pink pig. Jess belongs to a race with mind-reading abilities, but because her status is low, she has spent her life living as a servant. The heavy collar around her neck is the symbol of her rank. Jess carefully takes care of this special pig, even washing him. Her personality is far too innocent. She will carry out almost any thought she hears, even if it is just a random passing idea. When Jess mistakenly thinks Pig has an inappropriate thought, she is even about to act on it. At the critical moment, Pig immediately stops her. To avoid further misunderstandings, Pig explains that some meaningless narrator-like thoughts should be ignored. Jess nods thoughtfully, and even prepares a bucket of water. Pig is not hungry at all. Instead, he starts feeling a strange need. The moment the thought crosses his mind, Jess is already reaching out to touch him, responding without hesitation. Pig is left speechless. After that, they go out for a walk together. Pig follows behind her, his eyes unconsciously drifting upward. Jess notices and casually tells him that standing closer is fine. She does not think much of it. Soon they arrive at a pasture. On impulse, Pig tries to scare Jess, but instead exposes his pig instincts. Jess laughs and teases him, saying that if he keeps acting like that, she will be the one bullying Mr. Pig. When Jess returns to the pigpen, she activates a magical device. She inserts a long strip-shaped magic stone. In the next second, the entire space becomes bright. Illusory tools automatically begin cleaning the area, with unbelievable efficiency. Even Pig is shocked. Jess explains that these magic stones create completely different effects depending on their color. Later, they rest under a tree. Pig keeps praising